Good morning, folks. It's your old pal, Uncle Al. I just finished off the first 6 Christmas cards. Sometimes I put something like seeds or a nice note or a donation and stuff. I do send seeds out to certain people that I like, but most of the time I keep to myself and I quiet right now because I have to be very, very careful. Let me get my glasses. Just put drops in my eyes. It's always wonderful when you have to put this kind of drop and this kind of drop. And there we go. And I tried to always promote other channels. This is just Uncle Alan just chatting today. Okay? The one that Kaylin Strange like is Fab Dozy. I know my handwriting getting bad every day. And Felix Emuler. You have to check those two channels out for two reasons. One's a Scottish enthusiast, Scottish Highlander, and he likes to replicate what they did in the old days. Now, that's good, and I understand. I do follow him. He does put out videos, not constantly, but here and there, but it's very good. And also these folks from England, I'm still praying for Mad Dog Survival. That's Andy and Wendy. Check out their S.H.T.F or eBay site, or I can't remember the site they sell their stuff for Mad Dog Survival items. It's really good. You should check it out. I always tell people if you do flint and steel, get sulfur matches. Everybody looks at Uncle Al like he's nuts. And I keep telling him, okay, make your tinder and stuff. I'll have a little pile of sulfur there. Now, a lot of you guys didn't take chemistry in high school or in college. Do you know what a spark does to tinder? To sulfur, sorry. To sulfur. It's better than charclot. And if you mix the correct portion of sulfur and a carbohydrate sugar, it catches a spark. Now, either it'll flare up or it burns to a gooey black mess. But if you do it just right, you have flame by just sparking it. I do caution people not to do this. It's an old timer bushcrafter trick. Do not do this, folks. It's kind of dangerous. Uncle Alan can do it because he knows what he's doing and always carries these little bottles around. I have one for pure sulfur and I have one for sugar. Just don't mix the two up and when you make coffee. Okay? Hope everybody's clear on that. So please check out our UK brothers across the sea. All right? That's why I never changed my title of my YouTube channel. Yeah, let's see. This is just chat time. Oops. Let me get this out. Yeah. Because everybody doesn't know, 2022 is not going to be a good year. Okay? You should listen to Terry Jack's Season in the Sun. Okay? There's going to be a lot of crisis. There are going to be uprisings you would not believe, and lots of blood. Because one, people are stupid. Me, I'm getting away from it because they just had a report, and Facebook, YouTube, all the social media denies it. It is going to be bad. Okay, you don't want to know about that. Please check out Just in Time Info. Okay. And let's see. Again, you want to abolish the S.H.T.F because you don't know what they're planning to do. This is why I'm getting off of YouTube for a little while. Biden and the S.H.T.F are stockpiling lists on all social media sites of everybody they convince ATF is that they're domestic terrorists from people who protest against the school board, PTA, anybody who protests or has an opinion that doesn't fit in their agenda. I warn people very carefully not to uh, do anything in the next few months. This is one of the reasons why Uncle Alan's preparing to go stout. Or again, go stout. And a lot of people don't understand that term, so I won't explain it. No, you don't want me to know that. Oh, hell no, you don't need to know about that one. Oh, again, it's not racist. It's not the evil white man. Everybody gardens. Okay? Grow a garden. It's thrifty, it's patriotic, it's healthy. It's not racist. Okay? I just saw a horrible drawing on another social media channel that I won't say of a Ku Klux Klan farmer with a pitchfork over a vegetable garden. That's nuts. Okay. Yep. And get a shelf stable. Oh, when I did the list of the 30 days food supply, which I showed everybody, 20 other YouTube channels did the same thing on their channel, except they're longer and they got more responses and they did a lot better video stuff and they got loads and loads of views and likes and stuff like that. And if you ever check out Uncle Alan's channel, nope. But everybody else did. They got boomed. Basically, they copied me. I don't care. It's getting the information out there. And yes, a lot of people realize you could stuff most of this stuff for 30 days into a suitcase, which they were big surprise. Other than the cans and jars, not a problem. And like I said, if you use powdered milk, it's a lot easier than the box milk. Box milk's better in your pantry. Okay, what was the other note? Yeah. And then again, we have raging fights on this. I'm just talking about a simple, basic kit. All right? Stuff in your pockets. We live in our bags and we survive in our pockets. Okay? You could be removed from your bag for some God knows reason. It could be you get lost in a stream, your car catches on fire, earthquake, La Brea, big hole swallows your house or car. You still got stuff in your pocket. Okay? Now, Fairness Veteran and I kind of agree on ouchie kits. Okay? If you do want to carry something, carry a Israeli wound bandage. That take care of any kind of bleeding. There's other things. It's not ouchie boo boo, but you can learn. And like I said, they're strict to the trade. And Mac Holcomb put it out because yes, another thing you could use for the tape around the lighter is make a small band-aid. That's not a problem. But I do have to warn people, okay? If you buy a first aid kit and if it's ouchie boo boo, it'll only take care of ouchie boo boo problems. It won't handle trauma. It won't handle anything serious. So when you do a first aid kit, go see Step 1 Survival, because I've been writing out notes and stuff. Step 1 Survival, BA and Sippy Cups are going over certain medical kits. And they're doing a fine job. Please check them out. Tell them Uncle Al sent you over there. Yeah, let me put this away. That's nice when I keep everything in a folder. I'm getting old. Let's see. I always have my notes. Let's see. Make sure you watch Liberty Garden, especially these older videos for Keyhole Gardens, and he has a whole video explaining that. And tell him Uncle Alan sent you over there. Right now, he's working on cows. Okay. And let's see, what did I get on a note from Tim? That's from Tim Cast, Tim Pool. Mainstream media smears and lies. Rittenhouse court trial. State key witness implodes on stand, explaining whatever that the mainstream media is trying to railroad this guy. Please write to CNN, tell him stop lying, and CNC, because they're trying to convict the guy through public opinion. Okay? Let's see. Biden versus America. Well, I can't say it, but it's true. From another news site. And this is from WOIN, WOIN. It's an Indian broadcasting system on YouTube and Facebook and a few other channels, social media channels. And that should be it. Okay, a lot of things have happened, so we have to be really careful towards the end of 2022. And I was right. There's going to be a fourth wave, because I warned people about this. That's why I got my eye surgery and a few other things done. And everybody thinks it's hunky-dory. No. This precludes to the big wave for next year. This is fourth wave, small winter one. And you're going to have, a lot of people don't read histories, and you should read what happened in the 1920s in America and the formation of this Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. During the 20s, listen very carefully and do your own research, we had outbreaks after the Great Flu Epidemic, which was avian, not swine, avian, from 1918, 1919 to 1920, because me and Hoople's cat was talking about this, okay? Because people were wondering, it's bad air or humors. I still don't get that. But I was reading, and they were doing all sorts of weird things, like gargling. Gargling helps on a few other things, but it didn't help on the flu. It made you feel better, got rid of the phlegm. It did work for that part of colds and other mucus relating problems. That's not a problem. But it didn't stop transmitting the disease. And that's why they got rid of spittoons, and they try to tell people, when you gargle, do it at home away from people. Don't do it outside, gargle, and spit everywhere. That was also introduced the big industry of mouthwash. It cleans your breath. It keeps you healthy. Is a big thing. And also lead to $1 million business of personal mouth care products that went back to 1920, where everybody was gargling Listerine and gargling everything else. But a lot of people didn't understand. Okay? It did work to a point, but it did not stop transmission of the disease. All right? But that's past history. I have to word it properly because YouTube, it's the thought police. That's incorrect. Nobody gets my humor. Yeah. So anyway, that's why I wear the funny hat, so you get distracted. And I hope you listen to me because it's a nice chat. But like I said, this was, let's see, where's my notebook? Yeah. 95. So when you make your videos, be very careful. Watch your wording, okay? If it doesn't fit in the agenda of YouTube or social media, you're going to end up like Uncle Al in the YouTube ghetto. All right? All right, and then please be careful on these. I have an older phone, but like I said, I ain't advanced enough to understand stuff. Yeah, let's see. And just too much. God, this is just too much. Yeah, PETA just got caught by the Australian government for trying to get rid of its wool industry. Also, the Australian government exposed PETA as what it is, a Marxist organization removing all pets and farm animals on the planet of the Earth. That's good. So the animals they saved are being executed. They show PETA locations. They're not going to a good home, you know, the little bird and stuff. They're putting in bags and gassing them with carbon monoxide. That's horrifying. And you know, that cute cat or that poor pug or bulldog dog, it's thump in the back of the head. And I thought you rescued them to save them. Nah, they're harvesting them. So screw you, PETA. Whoops. Yeah. Mainstream media, CNN and NBC are smearing certain court cases. Let's see. Please make sure to watch um, Gray Man Prepping tonight at 7. Check local time. Just add an hour from 7 o'clock Pacific on Camp Patton's family compound. Not Camp Patton. Gray Man Prepping. Always something good on there. I always tell people go over there and check it out. And also Southern Ohio Prepping. If you study the Bible, please check out Dave's channel. He's correct. So let's see. Hi, Dave. And I did give you a good shout out too. So he starts at 6. Please check out his channel. When he feels up to it, it'll be on every Tuesday. A nice chat with Dave. And usually I have it down in the description, but I'm kind of busy today. I have to see my doctor at 1 o'clock for certain problems I'm having. Because I tell folks, if you have a couple of strokes, please have somebody as a lighthouse in your family, thanks to Steve Foco, to remind you what is based in reality. Because sometimes you have to prove yourself that you did stuff. And Uncle Alan moved a lot, and I lost a lot of paperwork, and the house fire didn't help me a lot. Okay, I got news. Diplomat dialogue with China isn't working. Captain Crazy and crew's living in their fantasy land, or this U.S. diplomat is worried that something's wrong in the hen house. Okay. Rest of the Pacific nations around. People forget Russia is a Pacific nation. Russia, Japan, South Korea, not North Korea, sorry, are combining forces. India is also combining forces. A lot of nations are combining forces. Even Colombia, because of China's interference through the world. Because a lot of people don't understand how big is China's fleet. If you count the militia fleet, which is 2,000 ships, okay, they outnumber U.S. and Russia 10-1. And everybody says, oh, they're stinking little fishing boats. Yeah, one of them they captured. I wouldn't like to be it if you were a Coast Guard cutter or somebody, and they open fire on you. They have a lot of small arms, and they have rocket launchers, and 1 or 2 are fitted with torpedoes or depth charges or ramming explosives. That's why they shell these ships, like Argentina and Australia did. Let's see. Taiwan does not believe in the what China policy anymore. Bans itself on Taiwanese diplomats. Thinking it's a rogue state, it isn't. Let's see. U.S. leaving the field for East Africa. I don't know why they want a war in East Africa. I think it's part of the water wars. Let's see. If you watch Courtney's channel, that was really neat. Thank you, Courtney. Please check out her channel. I know this is a long one, but it's chats today. And then we have the extreme, oops, let me try to get that up. We have this extreme storm that's coming through. Okay, we're going to get highs and lows, and this one's coming through. Now where it shows this one, that's going to be in a few days. Sorry folks, laughing my head off. That low system is hitting us now. This one is going to be within probably Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. It depends how fast the storm's moving, the low pressure ridge. Okay, another high pressure ridge is coming up south from Mexico, which is good for us. Texas is kind of washing machine weather. It depends where you're at. They're supposed to get more rain. Okay. Now let's see. Nope, you don't want to learn about that. People are stupid and they should never learn what's going to happen to them. Okay, that's Monica Bland's ranch shop within your own small community. That's real good. I have to watch that again. And then underneath it is Harshman Hills. See if you can see that. And that's another thing. He's always testing stuff, doing product reviews. Him and his wife. The wife's filming it, and he's the spokesman of it. Really good. I like them. And let's stop this because I'm getting a headache. I have to be careful, folks. I know this one's fairly long, but it's a nice chat. Got the electronic fireplace out there. You have to be careful, folks. We're going towards the end of 2021. And everything that Uncle Alan said came true. And for you people, don't forget tomorrow is November the 10th. So put that in your little think cap and look it up. If Steve don't get it, Steve, but of course they were trainers, because he should know it. I have to go. I'll probably try to do another shorter video today, but I have to go see the doctor, and the weather hopefully should clear out. I tell people you have to be really careful right now from November on, and all the food shelves. Yes, a lot of people are doing empty food shelves, and a lot of people disbelieve that China and certain other countries warned their population to stock up. Okay, other countries are not doing it. They're doing forced rationing, or like North Korea, yes, eat less. And still, and 27 female soldiers, they ate less, but they died. You know, under 1,000 calories, you die. This is why I tell a lot of people on the keto diet, you better have some calories in your account. You cannot survive just only vegetables and meat in smaller proportions. Your body will waste away. You have to have fats and you have to have some kind of caloric content in your system. Okay? Look at World War II, and three biggest loser of that system was Russia for a little while, and then Germany, Italy, and Japan, and all the minor players of the States who followed this idiotic Britain for a while, but they got their act together. A lot of people don't understand because one of my hobbies is cooking and food and understanding basic nutrition. Yes, you gain weight with carbs, but also you kind of die without it. So balance. The key word is balance. And I'll catch you later. See you later, folks. Please check out the Vineyard Chicks. I hope they do another fine video on the stuff that I got for Trey. I hope they understand all the gizmos I put in there because a lot of people don't. A lot of people have no idea. Prepping and survival are two different things. Okay, I'll see you later, folks. And remember, it's two different things. Bye.